Alright. So, hey everyone, my name is James Justice, and I just wanted to do a little video about my general feelings about World of Warcraft Classic. World of Warcraft Classic's been out for about a year now, in terms of being openly available, not just in beta and stuff. But, this is just my opinions on the game as someone whose most of my experience with World of Warcraft has been with retail. I first got into World of Warcraft as in the MMO. I played the trading card game before I played the MMO. And I know that's weird. I still miss that game, by the way. It was better than Hearthstone, but I digress. But I got into World of Warcraft in 2014, early 2014, when I was in college. And at the time, the newest expansion was Mists of Pandaria, and it was about towards the end of that expansion's run, in that Warlords of Draenor would come out a few months later, and little did everyone know, everyone would hate that expansion. But, like, my first character was a Worgen Hunter, and he is my main tune in retail to this day. But I have, from my friends who have played World of Warcraft from vanilla, or during Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King, I'd always heard from people that those older expansions were better, but none were so vocal as the people that would insist that vanilla was the top version of the game. And I would sort of roll my eyes and I say, okay, I'm not going to say okay boomer, because that's a bit of a meme at this point. I mean, it is a meme at this point, but, you know. But, like, I was 9 years old when World of Warcraft came out, okay? So, I was a few years younger than to play it, a few years younger than I should have been, because the game was rated T. But I never got to play it. I do remember when Wrath of the Lich King came out, and I almost started to play it in 2009, because my dad helped me get a copy of the game and Burning Crusade to play, but we returned it because we realized our computer couldn't run it. So, anyway. I've been playing WoW Classic a lot lately, and as of the recording of this video, it's been out a year. Battle for Azeroth is the current expansion, and we've got Shadowlands coming out in a few months. Which I would like to do videos on Shadowlands whenever it comes out. But playing World of Warcraft Classic, and I'm not even halfway. I'm only level 29. I'm not even halfway to level cap. But I'm starting to see what their point was when they were saying that Classic was better. I popped into retail a couple of times this past week, and I was playing my main character, who is level cap, 120. Played through some of the quests. The other day I rescued Bane Bloodhoof in that one story quest, and today I met with Caligos to team up with him and Alexstrasza for one quest. But I've got all my stuff. I'm trying to trick out my Heart of Azeroth thingy, but it felt soulless in comparison. And that guy has Pooh. It's the name of his bear. Nice. But, it felt soulless because it just... I felt overpowered, and because I was level cap, but of course I don't know if I'll feel the same way when I hit level 60. But it's just, I could fly around in most places. I literally have Deathwing as a mount. And, like, everything is easy to find. You can just, like, oh, you want to go raid a dungeon? Okay, so just queue up for dungeons. You want to do such and such a thing? Well, sure. But I think I do miss in Classic that like I can't play the Worgen, so the Darkshire, I believe, that area, those quests where I'm fighting all the Worgen just feels kind of awkward to me. But apart from that, like I miss not having Worgen as a playable race. I really wish I could have had a mount a lot sooner. Oh boy. Because I'm still level 29, I can't get I can't get the license to buy a mount until I'm like level 10 or 10 more levels up from now. And I have mixed feelings about asking other people for help to complete quests or dungeons. It's sort of it took me the better part of a week to find a group to do the Stockades dungeon, but when I did, like I was able to. One guy in my guild was looking for it, and I was looking for it, and then someone helped us from our guild, and we found 2 other people. But we went through the dungeon pretty quick, and we had a lot of fun. I remember the first time I ever played through a dungeon was, of course, Dead Mines, because if you're an Alliance player, that's literally the first dungeon you get. And I had a lot of fun because like these are people that were like, okay, or these were some people I were dealing with were veterans who had played Classic when it came out, and they were just like, okay, so I want you to do this, and like as a mage, someone who's playing a mage for the first time, might I add, they were like, okay, so I want you to be careful where you aim those spells. You do such and such a thing. You don't pull that mob. You do such and such. And it felt like a challenge, but it almost took us an hour and a half to get through that dungeon, at least it felt to me. And we had a lot of fun with it. And I feel like you can get through a dungeon in like 20 minutes in retail. But I feel like as it is, though Classic is a bit slower, and you do get to have more customization with your spells, and you do get to but it does force you to be more social. I think that is why Classics feels so great to play as compared to retail as it is now. Now, there's some things in retail I still like. I do like being able to queue for PvP or for whatever whenever I want to. I do like having all the extra races that weren't in Classic or even Burning Crusade. I do like the newer classes like Death Knight, Monk, Demon Hunter, but just Classic just feels like a better experience all around at the moment. Now, I'm really hoping Shadowlands is good, because I never necessarily I don't want a World of Warcraft expansion to be bad. This is my favorite game, my goodness. But I hope Shadowlands handles things much better than Battle for Azeroth did. Legion was a good step in the right direction, but Battle for Azeroth was just kind of eh. But anyway, thank you for listening to my little rant. But hopefully I can get in the habit of doing more videos soon. But thank you for watching.